have some leftover resin and I add some little shells into it. Once they're covered, I put them into my ice cube tray, which happens to be flip-flops. And you could use lots of different things. I happen to be using the shells. I just scoop them in and spread them out until I have it as full as I want it to be, which I thought went well with the seashell theme. And they can be colorful shells or anything you want. You could do it with sand. You could do pebbles, glitter, anything you'd like. I took a little rubbing alcohol, spritzed it to get rid of the bubbles, and then I just let it cure. And it depends on your resin as to how long it takes to cure. This one was ready to come out after about 12 hours, so I popped it out. And it has a matte finish because my mold happened to be a matte finish, but I painted in the details. I did yellow for the middle of the flower, and then I did some pink around the rest. When that was done, I went with a little lime green for the straps, but you can go with whatever color you want. And we're going to take care of that matte finish. I took some UV resin and I spread it over the flip-flop, and when you do that, all of a sudden everything brightens up and you can see the shells. I took my UV light and I hit it and I cured the resin. I repeated that all over the flip-flop so that everything was sealed, and it looks really pretty. Check it out. You can see the shells and all of the details, and the shells are so pretty, especially when they're little, and it almost feels like it gets magnified in the resin. To finish it off, I stuck on a magnet, and now I can stick it to my door. I could stick it to the refrigerator, anywhere you like. Remember, you don't have to make a magnet out of this. You could turn it into a keychain, and the kids can put it on their backpacks. You can actually use it for your keys or whatever you want, but just check out the details, how beautiful the shells are, and there's some different colored shells in there. And it's just a pretty little piece to have. You can make it into a beachy ornament too. And remember, life's too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter, and you can always find more information over at craftclatch.com.